You're out for a walk with your dog on a beautiful Saturday morning. You unclip the leash, they take off, you tell them to come back. They don't. They ignore you. In this video, I'm gonna go over why your dog ignores you, specifically outside, and how to make everything in your life with your dog outside better. The first thing we're gonna talk about, guys, is just the understanding that dogs are animals. I know that sounds silly, but we have to remember that dogs are animals. And one of the things that we practice, think about it, we're inside, we have all of our beef liver, there's nothing else going on in our house, or even in a training facility like the Upstate Canine Academy, and then we go outside and everything falls apart. For an example, here's the 3 most basic things that every dog should be doing before you go outside and can ask them to do it in reality. Starting with step 1, heel. The dog walking at your heels. Now, this is a giant dog. This is the first time I've handled this dog in my whole life. She's a board and train here at my Upstate Canine Academy, which we do board and trains like clockwork. Behavior 2, sit. Now, unplanned, like all my videos, you guys see that correction. I'm telling you guys, this is the magic formula to getting your dog to listen to you when you're outside. I told this dog to sit, she knows sit. I saw on her chart, she knows basics, and she said, no, there's a helicopter up here. Now, this is why we're making this video. Now, if you go out with your dog and you ask them to do a behavior that they know, and they don't do it, and you don't hold them accountable, these are really good reasons for your dog to disengage from you. Like right now, if I started talking about the mechanics of this helicopter going over for the next 5 minutes and you clicked on this video for dog training, you're likely gonna click off this video because you're not interested. First, understand outside, birds, squirrels, chipmunks, dogs, wind, literally everything changes outside. Dogs' senses are so much better than we really give them credit for. So when they go outside, it's like a whole new world. They see everything differently. You have to be able to compete with the surroundings that you're in. Everything to dogs is economics. You go outside, a chipmunk, a squirrel, a rabbit, another dog are all $100 bills. What do you have? There's the other part of economics is understanding that there's also consequences and things that can negatively impact the dog if they don't listen. This is the No Bad Dog Interactive Pro Training Leash. What makes it so great is it has, you see that little head flip? That's because of the built-in squeaker, it comes in there. But I do have beef liver. This is the No Bad Dog beef liver. You can use whatever beef liver you want. This so happens to be organic. When we're using motivation, you go outside and your dog goes, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. You have to say, hey, pay attention to me. Remember all that stuff we did inside? Pay attention to me, right? You gotta get the dog engaged. Now, let me show you something super important about dog training. Lola, come. Lola, sit. That correction, she said, I'm gonna sit next time. Now, the importance of the correction is exactly what you guys just saw. It's exactly what we just demonstrated. When I ask you to sit and you don't, you get corrected. Okay, yes, sir. Now I don't have to correct you anymore. So it's important that you guys are holding your dog accountable when you're outside. Heel. Good heel. Lola, sit. Good sit. Stay. Walking away from the dog. Now, again, I don't know this dog, so I don't know what she's gonna do. Good stay, but I am gonna pay her for staying. And these are just 3 basics that you guys need to go out and you need to master before you expect your dog to do things outside. I don't want you to think that you have to heel your dog the entire walk. You don't have to sit your dog every time that there's tons of other dogs around. What I want you to do, guys, is go out and have very minimal expectation from your dog for very short periods of time. It's like the first time you ever benched 100 pounds. If you've never benched 100 pounds and you finally get it, you only need to do it once, right? Your confidence is there. Okay, I can do this next rep. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again, right? All right, so we go out, we do our tune-up. Now we're in heel. We have our motivation. Now the dog's paying attention to us. Now I would say out of all this, guys, the next step is probably the most important step to all of this, which is how do you start advancing this away from you? How do I get my dog to go off leash? How do I get my dog to go further away? Which is gonna be the long line. And we have our own No Bad Dog long line. You can, guys, you can make this out of rope, doesn't matter. Okay, break. What you wanna do is get the dog away from you. Get the dog away from you. Don't give them too much freedom or they're gonna fail. So let's say I have this dog off leash, away from me. Let's just go over here to the grass, right? You come over here, she's looking at the camera, she's checking it out. She comes over here. Now, she's sniffing, she's peeing, she's doing all the things that dogs do. And a lot of times what happens, guys, is we kind of let the dog off leash too early. We give him too much freedom. So after she's done going her business here, I'm gonna do a recall. And this goes really for any behavior. A level 3 dog, you should ask your dog to be able to sit, no matter what they're doing, they put their butt on the ground. Off leash, on leash, playing with other dogs, in the beach, in the trail. But for an example, when she's away from me and you let your dog off leash, you're in the dog park, you're in the trail, you're on the beach, this is the missing piece, okay? Lola, cup. Yes, good girl. Yes, she just did a great recall. So I couldn't really show you exactly what we would do, but we're gonna let her off leash and we're gonna see what she does here. So she goes away. Lola, come. Yes, good girl, yes. Now that was the key component right there, guys. The correction, okay? The long line, the equipment. Tom, why does my dog not listen to me when I'm outside? Well, I can tell you, this is why. If you're outside and you let your dogs away from you and you give them too much freedom, you don't have a long line, most importantly, you let them out on a harness, you let them out on a flat collar, you tell them to come, they flip you off and they say, no, I'm not coming. And you go, hey, get back here. And they go, I'm not listening, get out of here. You need to be able to be precise. You need to be able to correct them in a way that goes, oh crap, I'm coming back. Did it hurt her? Absolutely not. Was it uncomfortable? Probably. Was she like, hey, what the heck, man? Yeah, maybe. That's the point. If I rockabye her and lullaby her to bed, that's not gonna do anything. I need to make sure I tell her, hey, come back. And she goes, oh crap, I better come back. So it's the same thing you guys saw over here with the sit. I told her to come back and she didn't. I corrected her. Boom, she came running back. Last but certainly not least, guys, is going to be the basics. What's that mean, Tom? Basics, cool, I've heard that before. What it means is if your dog isn't listening outside, you have to audit what they know. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I just wanted to drive it in because it is very important. If you want your dog to do something, for an example, somebody comes to the house, your dog's barking. How well do they know place? How well do they know leave it? You want your dog to come back. How well do they know recall? Making sure you have the ability to teach your dogs what you want them to do outside first before we go outside and expect your dog to learn. It'd be like trying to teach me how to put together an air conditioner at a Metallica concert. I know that that's weird because it's an air conditioner, but let's say you wanted to teach me how to put it together, an air conditioner inside with nothing going on. It'd be much easier for me to learn how to do that inside in a studious environment, not outside. But once I get really good at that air conditioner appliance, I can do it at a Pantera, Metallica, Beethoven, or a Dave Matthews concert, I don't care. So that's the point, is making sure that your dog understands the fundamental skill sets you want them to do outside that they're failing at inside. Now, this isn't the only reason why your dog doesn't listen to you when you come outside, but these are main reasons that I've seen dog owners struggle with over the years. I know that I'm on one in this video, but it's something I'm very passionate about. I want you guys to be successful. I have new merch, new shirt, No Bad Dog training pouch, and of course all my courses are listed below. You can work with me online or in person. All the information is listed below. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and we'll talk to you next time. Peace. Let's go.